Hey everybody, this is TJ Cage with Nashville Entertainment Weekly, coming to you from Historic Music Row. We've got CMA Week coming up, big summer concert series. We got a guy from California who's going to talk to us about t-shirts and hats. Either everybody's going to be wearing, or you need to be the first one in town to wear them. I'm here with...
Hi everybody, this is Jill Santibanez, and we have...
I'm Justin Simonelli, the owner of Simonelli Stitches and Emo Generation.
So excited to have you. He's actually my cousin, and he is so creative. He did a hat recently for our daughter, Annalisa. It is so beautiful. You have 2 styles of hats, and you have so many shirts. Let's break it down and tell everybody about it. What do you want to start with first?
Yeah, we could talk about the embroidery business. That's kind of the main thing I'm doing right now. And basically, you know, I can provide any type of product. I work with a lot of companies here in town in Orange County. And, you know, bars, restaurants, coffee shops, and I provide all their merch for them. So I embroider hats, aprons, shirts, jackets, whatever they need.
Like Starbucks, we saw some really cool embroidery. You can put the name on the apron, you can put it on the hats, you can put it on t-shirts, and you can specialize it for businesses. This is really
Anywhere
cool.
you want embroidery.
Yeah,
That's really cool. Back in the day, it was hands and needles, and now I guess it's a machine that's very precise, and you load it in, and
Right.
that's super cool. But you can still be creative when you do it, I would imagine.
Yes. What I love,
creativity going
Justin
on.
Actually, when he said, because he gave me 2 styles of hat, the dad hat and the trucker hat. We chose the trucker hat because Annalisa,
she wears it to school.
She does.
She wears it off flat build too.
Yes, she does.
Cool.
Look how it's beautiful. We've had it for a few years now, and it's like amazing. It's such good quality. And not only did you give us the option of the hat and the color, but you also said what kind of font do you want it in. So these machines, this machine that you have, this amazing machine, you can actually choose the font, which is really cool.
Yeah, pretty much anything you want to do. I actually have, so like here's kind of a more intricate design I did for a welding company.
Wow.
It's called Heavy Metal Welding.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And I met this guy in Pittsburgh when I was actually out there for an event for Emo Generation. So everywhere I'm going, you know, I'm meeting customers, and you know, the bar we ended up at is now one of my biggest customers for embroidery. They send me all their stuff. So it's kind of cool. You know, I get to travel with this and then network. Yeah. You know, it's really awesome.
That is so fun.
Let's talk about t-shirts. Now, t-shirts are getting better qualities. You know, sometimes we'll get the t-shirt from somebody's function and it's not comfortable and it doesn't have a stretch to it.
Right.
You don't want it to overstretch, but then you don't want it super clean. You like drop fit. What are we talking about on t-shirts? Educate me on t-shirts, like, because your t-shirts are good.
Yeah, so nowadays it's funny because everything's kind of coming back. So right now, especially like where I'm at in Orange County, it's really the big like trend is those oversized thick cotton tees. That's kind of what everyone's wearing now. Kind of like from like the 90s, you know, like the drop shoulders down to here. I personally don't really like those, but
that trend. I don't need to be that trendy.
They're just boxy.
It's boxy. I don't like them.
Especially for people who work out like you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of a little, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. But the poly cotton blend is kind of what you're talking about. Those hug the arms more, and like it's a little trimmer fit. Yeah, and I use that a lot for my customers. It's just if they want just kind of a traditional tee that's comfortable, I always recommend the poly cotton blend. And they like them. I'm doing a bunch right now. Actually, I just got an order for like 60 of them. So
wow,
yeah.
That's so nice. So let's talk about your personal clothing brand, because you have actually figured out a way to bring back the early 2000s and this music that everybody loves, the emo music.
Yeah.
And you've styled your shirts accordingly. So let's talk about some of these shirts because they're really fun, and you've actually traveled for gigs and people love them.
Yeah, it's called Emo Generation. We started it in 2023, I believe. And so every year in Vegas, there's a festival called When We Were Young. And it's kind of every band from like back in the day. I think the second year we went, when we came up with the idea, Blink-182 was headlining it. And
I was curious if Blink, that's my favorite band in the world.
Great band.
Ever since I was 9 years old,
it's a fun band.
No, they're awesome. But we were watching it, and we were like standing in the back, and my buddy who does the brand with me, we were like standing and he started rubbing his back, and this girl was like right next to us, and she like pointed and she's like, "Oh, his back hurts. He's over 30." And that kind of just like later that night, yeah, he was like, "You know what, dude?" He's like, "I kind of want to make a shirt or something that's like the older guy or elder emo type thing." And we just, brainstormed, and this was the first shirt we came up with. It's called the Elder Emo Festival Schedule. And basically it just like goes down the list from like, you wake up and it's like best day ever. And as the day goes on, it just gets worse and worse. Like, I need to eat before I get cranky. My back's starting to hurt. Why am I like, I'm too old for this. And then like at the very bottom, it's like, can't wait till the next festival. So that's one. Yeah, that's a big seller of ours. And
is it like a day concert? Can it be over by 8 o'clock or something? Because I usually
it starts at 10 and ends at like midnight. So it gets us. I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
You have like a tent for naps and cots and stuff. You can take a nap and kind of
seriously
soak your feet.
Yeah,
that sounds like a really good festival. I would like to go to that festival, especially Tuesday.
I know.
So you're able to
go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're able to be very creative, and that's what I like about your shirts. They're all very different, and colors. It doesn't matter to you what colors. You like your fabric, but you will sell anybody anything they want. I mean, it's kind of cool. You do the corporate thing, but then you've got very original T-shirts. I like that a lot. Graphic tees have always been popular. I always try to pick one up. If we go to a pizza place or go to a restaurant or go to a music event, I love T-shirts so much.
It's branding your company.
Yeah.
And Lisa knows I'm always playing with the T-shirt.
Yeah. Even like ice cream parlors. Like
I wear an ice cream. It's called, what is it? Like Area 51? Because it was a cool T-shirt.
Yeah.
And
that's cool.
I comment on it all the time. And I got an old Pink Floyd that I may have gotten from Target years ago. And everybody thinks that was at the Pink Floyd concert. I'm like, no. But I don't feel any different. Oh, that was a good concert, wasn't it? Yeah. So T-shirts can kind of be an introduction. What's your favorite T-shirt? Like, what do you wear? I see what you got on, but what do you have a favorite T-shirt that you wear?
You know what? I change all the time because it just depends kind of on like the style I'm going for in the moment, I guess. I do like, this is a little more of like a fitted, it's a thicker poly cotton blend. So, it hugs the arms a little better. But then I also have these shirts that I love from another clothing brand that one of my friends does called Iron and Ink Fitness. And those are like oversized, kind of like the shirts I was talking about.
Yeah.
But they're super comfortable, and they're a little more baggy, but I really like them. And so it just depends. I'm kind of all over the place with what I wear.
You ever made a shirt and you go to festivals and things like that and put your icon, because you have a cool look. You can make like a little icon of yourself and say, I make this shirt. I can make one for you. Just be a walking billboard.
Yeah. We actually, when we were young, a couple of years ago, that big festival in Vegas, me and my buddy, we made Emo Generation shirts, and on the back we put a big QR code with the website. So it's like emogeneration.com. Yeah. And we had our big logo on the front, like, our skull, and yeah. So who knows if people scanned it, but a lot of people like asked about it. Like, what is that? Like, what's the QR code? And so stuff like that's cool to do.
You haven't scanned it if you don't know.
That's awesome. So the shirts behind you, what do they say? I'm like trying to read that.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is our main logo. It's like a little emo skeleton guy.
Yes. Yeah, I love that. That's so cool.
Yeah. And it just says Emo Generation. And then this one is one of our biggest sellers. So this is the back, and it says Elder Emo Until the Day I Die.
Nice.
Which is like, from that song. And then one more we got here. You guys will probably know this one. It's She Left Me Roses by the Stairs.
Oh yeah.
Blink 182, All the Small Things. So we do a lot of stuff like that, kind of incorporating like songs, into we will make an image and like put the song lyric, but yeah, and we're working on a bunch of new stuff right now too, like new logos, kind of upgrading the brand a little bit,
Do you ever take your shirts? Here's what I would do, because this is how I am. Do you ever take your shirts and mail them to the bands and let them know and maybe get it picked up? Have you been so bold?
we've done it to actually, yeah, there was who was it? It was the drummer of Dashboard Confessional liked one of our videos. So we like
Nice.
contacted him and I tried to send him some stuff, but he never got back to us. But we who was it? Oh, Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day. He was at a festival we were at last year, and he ended up taking one of our hats and shirts and like posted a photo with it. So that was kind of cool.
That's really awesome.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it was cool. And
Hands, man. Yeah.
yeah,
I've been fortunate
and
enough
we
from my
yeah.
generation to interview Cheap Trick, Loverboy, Steven Tyler, Rick, a lot of people that I know of my generation in the music that's still being played on the music. But I've gotten my books and my things and movies, I've gotten them to actors and producers. And if I know they're in town, I go find them and I give it to them. I'll send them a gift bag, apples and oranges and jellies, and it's got my product in there. So you got to treat them with what their favorite candies are.
I love that they're actually wearing your stuff.
That's great that Billy did that.
Yeah, we it's cool, and we've doing this too. Out here it's really popular. I don't know if you guys do this out there, but they're called emo nights, and it's basically like we have a House of Blues in San Diego, and there's like a DJ, and all they do is play emo music, like 2003s, early 2000s emo music. And it's getting so big that a lot of these bands are like going and just being special guests. So we've seen who was it? The lead singer of Hawthorne Heights and Newfound Glory, Yellow Cars, like they were at the big 10-year anniversary one, and we got to meet them.
Cool.
And so it's cool.
Go to those concerts and get a box of shirts and just take them and get you can make lanyards. You go to Office Max or Office Depot, make lanyards and say, hey, I'm just supposed to drop these off for the band. Do you mind? Can somebody give them to them? You got to do it, man. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Who knows in charge? You have the hair, the sea salt hair. You look like you belong. And just say band, staff, film crew. We have T-shirts that say film crew. We are the film crew, but we always wear our shirts that say film crew. People like watch us.
Yeah,
it's
cool. Funny because my buddy who I do this with, I don't know how he does it, but he's always able to like get us backstage when we do these events or like vending. He figures it out, and we end up backstage, and we kind of connect everyone. And he's really good at doing this. It's funny.
Backstage pass. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That would be funny.
Carry a clipboard.
All access backstage.
It's okay, but I've got a buddy of mine that's the mayor of a pretty decent sized city, and we've been best friends forever. And he goes to the lake house, but he has to go fix his plumbing and mow his yard and go to the hardware store. And he says, it's so different when I'm not in my hometown and I go somewhere else. Nobody knows who I am. And I'm like, you should get a T-shirt that says "Back home, I'm the mayor." Just let them know. Everybody reads a T-shirt, so I got to get that for him.
That's a really good
idea. I would love the
That's
creativity of having a T-shirt, but it sounds like you're so busy. It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah,
You're really good for you.
It's crazy. I mean, not only with the brand, we actually have a big festival coming up this weekend. It's called "It Was Never a Phase Festival," and that's in Newport Beach.
Cool.
So that'll be fun. And then with the embroidery business, that keeps me, I'm here 7 days a week working and getting all those orders done.
And where are you located? Can people drop by, or are you just like working constantly? Because I know when our office on Music Row, we were like, please schedule a meeting with us.
I liked it when people
it's funny because right, and like it's fine. People can come in, but it is funny because now that I have my shop, I am getting a lot of walk-ins because they just look me up on Google, and I have it listed like open 24/7 because they can access me 24/7. So
online 24/7
or text, whatever. But they'll walk in and just be like, "Hey, I have this I want to get done," and blah blah blah, and it's fine. But I'm still getting used to that because I was working out of my garage for 4 years.
How cool is it they're finding you and they're seeking you out because they can see like everything you're doing. And you do.
Yeah.
I love these videos that you do that you show like the work that you're doing. It's so fun. Like the machine that you're working on, and then all of your products. People just think it's probably really cool and they want to like check it out in person. Because when you see stuff in person, or even you, the owner, it's I mean, it's like seeing a celebrity. Like, honestly, you need to like think about that for a minute. Like seeing a business owner in person after they see them in videos. Yeah, it's really fun for people. And then they want to meet you, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, let's place an order." So good for you.
Let's do it. Let's tell people where they can find you.
And we're gonna order some T-shirts.
24/7. The man never sleeps, so just stop by anytime. Maybe respect the office hours, and let's talk about where people can find you and connect with you, and maybe place an order
and follow you on social media.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm located in San Clemente. If you Google Simonelli Stitches, it'll give you the address to my shop. You can contact me at Simonelli Stitches on Instagram. That's kind of where I do all of my advertising and stuff. So social media is kind of it's really big for me getting the brand out there. So yeah, Google Simonelli Stitches, Instagram at Simonelli Stitches. You can call or text me and send me a DM on Instagram if you want to get in touch.
That's awesome. And we're going to share all your links so people can find you easily.
They're in the body text above.
Yes, and they can call you. Texting, we love texting too because it keeps a log of everything. And they can give you their order and set up a time to talk to you and get their order in. Thank you so much for your time, Justin. This is so exciting. Yeah. We're rolling into the summer months. People are going to be so excited to get these shirts.
I do want to talk to you about some T-shirts. We've been talking about it.
And hats.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can't wear hats. My head gets Charlie Brown round when I put on a hat. So I'm gonna. Plus, I mess up my hair.
He looks good in hats, but yeah, he has.
I have a farmer hat. We live on 30 acres. When I go out on my John Deere and I cut, I do wear a hat.
Nice.
And people drive by and honk. I'm like, come on, man, I got the hat.
He just doesn't want to cover up his nice hair. That's what.
Thanks so much for your time.
I get it.
Luck to you. You're doing wonderful things. We look forward to talking to you. This is TJ Cates, Nashville Entertainment Weekly.
Jill Santibanez and
Justin Simonelli. Thank you, guys.